Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Moore from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for September 12th, 2016. Let's take a quick look at today's markets. Well, huge rally today. The market breathed a definite sigh of relief today after comments from Fed official Lael Brainard, quite dovish, and obviously the market liked it. Now, is this a clear sign that we're going back higher again, or is it just more uncertainty and basically what we're looking at is volatility? I think that's what we're in for here in the near future. Some big wild swings, because really it's anybody's guess as to what the Fed is actually going to do, and more importantly, when they're going to do it. So the market, by the end of the day, recovered 240 points from yesterday. We actually opened lower. We got lower, but moved higher right after those comments. The S&P 500 was up 31, while the Nasdaq was up 86. So just a huge recovery day today. Across the board, the Russell was much higher, about 21 points or so. Bonds were fairly quiet, finished the day up 7 points. Gold dropped about 10 or so by the end of the session here, and crude by the close was up actually 41 cents, while it did also gap lower, but recovered quite nicely. Now the dollar telling a bit of a different story here, and I wanted to show this because with the market's reaction today, you'd think that we're clearly out of the woods, meaning the Fed is definitely not going to raise rates, etc. But here's the thing: the dollar moved sharply higher earlier in the session, and yes, it gave it all up, but certainly not getting below that close from the previous day. So I really don't think everyone is convinced just yet that the Fed is not going to raise rates. As I mentioned, it's anyone's guess. But here, this is why, today was why I had said that it wasn't so much whether we would see follow through on this move. You see, when you get a move like this out of a sideways channel, you break out. You're generally looking for a trade below that breakout bar's low here. In other words, follow through to make sure it's going in that direction. Had we done that today, had we focused solely on that, you definitely would have got whipsawed. In other words, it did do that early in the morning and then completely recovered. And this is why it said Friday, or yesterday, sorry, that today's close was the one thing to focus on. Now, does it definitely mean we're out of the woods and moving higher? Certainly. We had a huge day, closed near its highs. We may see some follow through here. There is going to be uncertainty, and a lot of it heading into the next few weeks, heading into that Fed meeting. Because as one Fed official makes comments and then another one does, the market just swings wildly back and forth. And one thing that's very clear about these markets is that they are very nervous. The public is very, very nervous. And any news story can really move things. So we do need to move forward, but cautiously, because any sort of comment can really move this market. It was supported by volume today, a major move. Let's see what tomorrow brings, and then we will reassess. Okay, that's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you on our next update.